Okay, here's the Retro Collection Han Solo. I just picked this up yesterday for about 10 at Asda in the UK. Really nice figure. Got some vintage figures to show you as well. Already made a video with my tablet, but because I'm getting all this stuff out, I might as well film more with my phone as well. So this is the Noooo Han Solo big head. That's what this figure is. As you can see, they've done quite a good job with the Retro Collection figure. His gun's got more of a greenish tinge, whereas his is more black. That's great. Really cool figure. Love this card back. Such a classic design. Kenner Star Wars. The big head Han and small. They could have went with this version, which is the Hong Kong small head, which was what was initially released back in '78. Small head Han. But they've gone with the big head. Figures look great. Let's have a good look at the card and then we'll do a better comparison with the figures. The card's just so gorgeous. I mean, if you're around at the time, you can, I mean, it's just such a nostalgia kick for me. Being 8 at the time was just the perfect age, I guess. Kenner Star Wars, 1978. Obviously in the UK it would have been Palatoy, and that would have been the small head Han. It was the first figure I got, this Han Solo, back in the day. 99p, I believe it's at a shop called Barnett's. I know it was in Portobello, just on Elgin Crescent. Shop that unfortunately is gone. I used to love going to Barnett's when I was a kid. There's back of the card. 6 of the retro figures. Picked up all 6 yesterday. Just so nice. Beautiful item. So here's a better look at the figures. This is a vintage figure. It's a Noooo Han Solo big head. UKG graded 80. So I think you can tell his complexion is slightly more yellowish, whereas his is pinker. They're very similar. I mean, they've done a good job of replicating the figures. And this is the original small head version, which was the first issue of the figures. Then they switched to the big head. I guess it's also known as the pinhead, so they swapped it over to the big head. I have to admit, nowadays I prefer the big head. I mean, the small head's quite nice still. I mean, if you're getting a 12-back carded figure, the big head's actually worth more on the 12-back than the small head. Really nice to see them all together. Big head, small head. I mean, the bodies are identical. All great together. Han Solo Retro Collection and Noooo. So there's a good 40 years between these figures almost. This one would have been a later figure issue. Certainly 40 years between these two though, more than 40 years. Great. So yeah, really nice. Good job they've done, Hasbro, with this figure. So that's Han Solo Retro Collection, big head, original small head, Noooo big head. They're great together. They're great. Excellent to see all these figures together. This card back. So that's my look at the Retro Collection Star Wars Han Solo. Beautiful figure. This looks so good on that card back. It's nice to see it with the vintage figures, the original vintage figures. So we've got the Noooo big head and the small head there. Beautiful figures. Okay, so that's the Retro Collection. Excellent figure there. If you can find them in the UK, I'd suggest you pick them up if you're of that age, you know. Just so gorgeous. Okay, so that's Han Solo on the Retro Collection. Just so nice.